Just off the Orange Freeway, we're here live from Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Today, a matchup out of the American League Western Division between the Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and with the season in its final month, guys, we're going to see a lot of battles like this one between division rivals with a lot on the line.
Absolutely, Matt. This is the time of the year where the division rivalries really come to the forefront. Both of these clubs are pushing for October, and with how well they know each other, should be a lot of fun watching them battle it out here in this one.
Griffin Canning, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
You know, every pitcher comes out of spring training hoping they can make somewhere between 30 to 35 starts. This guy will be making start number 30 on the year. He's reliable, he's dependable, and he's been pretty good all season long. 30 starts, not an easy thing to do.
And the game's first pitch is taken for ball one, and we are officially underway this afternoon from Angel Stadium. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you could win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Lifetime versus this arm. He's 4 for 13. 2 of those hits were for home runs. In there, 3-1.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
And that is in there at the letters to run it full, 3-2.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Hit hard down the right field line. But that's a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Line shot to first, and there's one away. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, fellas, there's nobody that more excited to watch play than Carlos Correa. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
At the plate now, Miles Straw. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
And he misses, 2-1. Top of the first, just underway here at Angel Stadium. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Alvarez.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. The 1-0 home. There goes the runner. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 1-2.
2-2.
Straw stands at first with one out. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That's the ball.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
The 1-0. Fouled away. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Here comes the 1-2 down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Astros leave one, and now the Angels get their first opportunity in this one. No score. Lance McCullers, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, so far this year, this guy hasn't pitched very well on the road. He's actually struggled on the road, so it'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around here in this one.
Stepping up is David Fletcher. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, David Fletcher.
Now the pitch. Set to deliver the 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they get put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
2 balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. The 2-1. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And there's one down now.
Batting second.
Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. He's averaging over an RBI game over his last 10, and I'll tell you what, that's being a total difference maker. It seems like every time he has a runner on base, he's relaxed. He understands what he's trying to do, and he's driving most of it in. Very dangerous right now.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Batting first, the center fielder, Mike Trout.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. Past meetings against Lance McCullers, comes in with 6 hits in 29 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Now the first pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Straw gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Angels are gone in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Anthony Santander the next to bat. He'll be trying to duplicate his performance from yesterday when he finished with a 4-for-5 line at the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Popped him up. Stassi shading to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 6.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And guys, I want to focus on the guy on the mound because he brings gold to the party, and I can't say enough how crisp and how effective the defense plays when the pitcher can field his position. There's nothing better than a pitcher who can help himself in the field.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
The beauty of that sequence right there, the fastball in, now the changeup away, is where do you go as a hitter? Do you cover away? Do you cover the heater in? You can't do both. You have to pick a side of the plate and hope that's where he goes.
The first baseman, Ray Mancini.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
That'll bring in Nick Solak, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. First pitch on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Houston. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1.
1-0.
Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Ball.
Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Correa. Fielded cleanly, and a good throw gets him one gone.
Batting fifth, the left field.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And let's take a look at Carlos Correa. I had an old friend say to me one time, this is what they look like. And this is exactly what it looks like. The ability to play gold glove defense and hit in the middle of the order. I smell a potential Hall of Fame career.
And now for the Angels, Justin Upton. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Yeah, and he's just off the league leading the batting race. He's in the top 5 in that category, but he is out in front in home runs and ribbies, so we'll see if he can make a push for the Triple Crown.
Didn't get on top of the sinker at all, if that's what it was trying to be. It stayed high. Past meetings against Lance McCullers, he has 9 base hits in 22 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Late that time for a strike.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Now the 2-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Another try at 2-2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Straw is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Batting sixth, the first baseman, Jared Walsh.
Ready now for L.A., Jared Walsh will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. The pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. Move to the third with no score. Now it'll be Jason Castro, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Jason Castro.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
2-1.
Pulled toward right center field. Marsh moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. So with 1 gone, time for our look at the current standings. As you can see, these guys really have a comfortable lead in the division race to this point in the season. So it's back to the top of the order now, and in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0. Comes back with a fastball low, and that moves it to 3-1 now. Miles Straw will be next. Third inning, no score to this point. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting, number 3.
Next up for the Stros, Miles Straw. He collected a base hit his first time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
In there, no balls and a strike. Here's the 0-1.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
0-2 count, and the pitch.
1-2 count.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
At the plate, Yordan Alvarez, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A 1 pitch on its way. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Count remains at 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Here's the 1-0. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
To the plate now, Anthony Santander, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. Bregman at second with 2 down. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The 3-2 pitch. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Striding in for Houston, Carlos Correa. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. First pitch of the AB on its way. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. A dive, but it's off his glove.
Up next for the Astros, the first baseman, Trey Mancini.
So here's Trey Mancini. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Ready with the 0-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And it's fouled away. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Two balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now. Three and 2. He's taken this as far as it can go. Nick Solak would be next. Fouled away. He's set. The 3-2. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Man, when you're trailing, you hate to give up any runs, but walking one in is especially painful. Now the lead is extended, and a base hit could blow the lid right off this thing.
Digging in next, Nick Solak. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. 3 runs already home here. popped up. Stassi moving to his left. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. So they do get 3 that inning. That's the good news. The bad news is they leave 3 men on base. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Astros 3 and the Angels nothing.
And leading up for the Angels, the right fielder, Brandon Mark.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
2-0 now. Called a strike there. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. And he lays off again. Ball 3. DJ Stewart is on deck. Full count now. 3-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
This one's down. It's the first hit for the Angels, and it's going to be extra bases. And the Angels are in business here. It's a leadoff triple.
You don't really expect a leadoff hitter, especially a rookie, to hit for power, but he blasts this thing. And when he rounds first, he's thinking triple all the way. And those young legs helped him get there, too.
So now to the plate, DJ Stewart, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 9 homers and 22 RBIs. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Runner at third here. Nobody out. Cutter, and that's a called strike 2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Now another 2-2. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. And And he finally puts him away here as he strikes him out after an 11-pitch at-bat.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Stepping in now, Max Stassi, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. And he lays off for ball one. And he takes ball two, and it's 2-1. A man at third with one away. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
In there, and it's full 3-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Into the box now, David Fletcher, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Two and one now.
I know that's the spot he didn't want to miss in, but he got away with it.
The 2-1.
He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just a smidge out in front.
And the 29th pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that'll finally end it. Angels strand one, still down 3-0. Making a contribution, so that makes me the solution. I've been the problem, now I'm part of the solution. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Taylor Cole answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. All set for the start of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Jason Castro.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball. 1 and 2 is the count.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking, strike 3.
Up next
So the next to bat will be Kyle Tucker.
Kyle Tucker.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Not sure the spin throw was necessary there, but it sure looked good. Would have been questionable if he threw it away, but he put it right on the money for the out.
In now, Miles Straw, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Now the 1-0. High in the air out to center field. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They lead it 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
The shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
First pitch of the AB now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Iglesias brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Mike Trout.
No one on with 1 down, and standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. First pitch of the AB now. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time, every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings.
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Is in time as Castro got him.
Check out the lead here. That's about as standard as it gets, and it didn't do him a lot of help on that steal attempt either. Could have been a different story if he took another couple feet off the bag.
The 1-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
And the pitch.
2-1.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Angels go quietly there. They trail in this one 3-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez.
The left fielder, number 24, Yordan Alvarez.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
The 2-0 on the way.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Rendon calls for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex Miniak.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Oh. 1-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. 2-2 now.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing by Bregman and a ball hit well to deep left, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So that's a pair of hits for him now this afternoon as he lines that one sharply into right. And as you see there, that total good for second place on this Astros ball club. Standing in now, Anthony Santander, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. It was a walk in his last trip. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Right side, but it's well foul.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Upton on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Carlos.
Runner at first with 2 gone, and the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. Has a look, now the pitch. 0-1 count and the pitch.
That's the ball. 1-1.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Ew, is that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
And it's fouled away. Bregman is off at first with 2 away. Fouled away. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Three and 2 now.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
The 3-2 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. A payoff pitch one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Astros leave 1, but they lead it 3-0.
Bounce with it, just bounce with it. Everybody wanna come, I'm announcing it. I'm always going.
Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's Justin Upton now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base paths if they can get somebody on.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. Here it comes.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Alvarez is under this one. 1 gone. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see right there that these guys rank 2nd in the AL in that category. So stepping in is Jared Walsh. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. And that misses, ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. He's got it, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, right fielder, Brandon Marsh.
So next to hit is Brandon Marsh. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. The pitch.
That missed. That's the ball.
The 1-0. Grounded to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order. They trail it here 3-0. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Trey Mancini.
Trey Mancini.
Now the pitch.
No, ball.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Turned on down the line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
At the plate now, Nick Solak. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here it comes. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the catcher, Jason Castro.
Now at the plate is Jason Castro. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. 2-0.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Outside, 3-0 now. Kyle Tucker would be next. The 3-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Got a full count.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle Tucker.
So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Kyle Tucker grounded out in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. One left for Houston, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Striding forward now is the DH, DJ Stewart. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Chopper to short. Barehanded at his knees. Hats off to that one.
The catcher, number 33, Max Stassi.
Now to the plate, here is Max Stassi, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. And here's one that misses to the Angel catcher. It's back even at 1-1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. And another foul ball. One-two is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. And there are 2 away now.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
At the plate, David Fletcher. And he puts it on the ground to second. He's right there. Over to first, and that retires the side. Angels go down 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. Jaime Barria is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. So now to the plate, Miles Straw flew out last time up. Here's the first pitch. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Stepping in now, Yordan Alvarez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. For his career in this matchup, he's got a 3 for 7 line. He's taken him deep once. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Into the box now, Alex Bregman. As he'll take a look at a slider in the dirt, and it's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman.
Hey, find a way right here. 2 outs. This guy has come in throwing bullets. If he can get this team into the dugout right here with another donut and they regroup, start passing the baton a little bit, we got ourselves some action.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They lead it 3-0. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Yeah, and it's usually demoralizing, Matty, when the top of the order, so-called best hitters, are shut down. But you know what? We can't expect them to carry us every single day. Somebody in the southern part of this order has got to step up and get this offense rolling.
Here's the pitch. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0.
You could tell this guy's got great feel for all his stuff right now. To break out that nasty hammer right there, this guy's on point.
1-1 now to Iglesias. Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Chopper to short. Knee high, he barehands it in time.
the batter, the third baseman, Anthony.
In now is Anthony Rendon. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Hard hit ball to short. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the third hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Justin Upton the next to hit. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Rendon, the runner at first with 2 gone. And Upton lays off again, and he's in control of the count. It's 3-1.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Tucker waits on it. And he makes the catch to retire the side. Angels leave 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Now the Astros designated hitter, Anthony Santander. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And now the first pitch. His prior history in this matchup, he's 1 for 5. The 1-0. Is a fastball down below the knees.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Astros right now would do anything to get this leadoff hitter on.
3-0 count. Here it comes. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Nobody out, runner on first. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Correa, left field and carrying well. Looking up is Upton. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Carlos Correa with a 2-run shot, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as the Astros will open up a 5-0 lead.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore, unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
To the plate now, Trey Mancini.
The first baseman.
As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. No outs, nobody on. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here's another 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter number 50, second baseman.
And now here is Nick Solak. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He has a 3 for 12 line. He also has 1 home run. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And the pitch. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Astros plate 2 on the 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Astros 5 and the Angels nothing. Blake Taylor is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Now at the plate, here is Jared Walsh. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Jared.
Here it comes, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. the 1-0.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
The 1-1 makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
In now, Brandon Marsh, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
That's the ball down.
1 out, nobody on. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Fouled away. Good battle. Count remains full. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Well, when you go with a slider there on a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
And now the designated hitter for the Angels, DJ Stewart. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 0-1 pitch is taken for ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
You know what, Matty? I think it's so tough for a lefty to stay tucked on that slider, to keep his front shoulder in and be able to recognize it and not get beat with the fastball.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Next to stand in is Max Stassi. He bounced out last time up. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, ball.
Throw over to the bag. Don't want to forget about him. Ball 2.
2-0.
2 balls and a strike to count. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Marsh leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swing and a line drive, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, David Fletcher. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Looking to wiggle out of this, here it is.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Pops this one up. Mancini is there, and that will end the inning. Angels strand a couple. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Alex Claudio enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Kyle Tucker.
Number 30, Kyle Tucker.
First offering on its way. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Now here's the pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. On the move is Upton. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, number 3.
Next to dig in, Miles Straw. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Right to him. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 44, Yordan Alvarez.
Next, here is Yordan Alvarez. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now the 1-0. Two out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. Here's the pitch. And there's strike three. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Austin Pruitt, 5'10" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
And leading up for the Angels, the shortstop, Plesac. Iglesias.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Hit in the air down the right field line. Tucker waits on it. One down.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Next to hit, Mike Trout is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Into the box, Anthony Rendon, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. Pruitt has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Due next is Justin Upton as he gets loose in the on-deck circle. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. That makes it a 5-1 contest.
Number 10.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
So now to the plate, Justin Upton, as he rips it on the ground to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw on to first is in time, and the Angels are now down to their final out.
Up next for the Angels, the first baseman, Jared Walsh.
Up next, Jared Walsh. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. From the stretch, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Rendon at third with 2 away. A ball and 2 strikes now. Angels down to their last strike. Popped him up. He's got it, and the Astros have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Yep, just another successful day at the office for these guys, but this one has a little bit of added significance as that's win number 82 for them on the year, so they're assured of finishing the season with a winning record.
5-1 the final total in today's game. Houston hosts road win number 40 on the year. Lance McCullers hangs win number 11 on his line. Griffin Canning worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros, 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Angels, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Our paid attendance at the Big A this afternoon, 45,477. The Angels once again thank you for attending today's game and remind you to please drive home safely.
La vida me bendijo porque me mero. Soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Que arriba no llego.